What is going on, folks? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to another Esports Talk React. We are now seeing a CEO in esports do things that other CEOs, I wouldn't say can't do, but are kind of probably just a bit scared to do, and for rightful reasons. There are things that G2 Carlos has done and gotten away with that I don't think other CEOs can actually say or do. And of course, we really do enjoy his character. We enjoy his jokes and banter because he will throw jokes and banter at everyone, now taking it to a next level. The first esports CEO I believe we've seen to this extent, just roasting about every esports.
Literally everyone. Like, literally did not spare anyone.
Like, if you existed in the past 2 decades, whether or not you're still around, he gave you a good old roast.
And he did this after, I just want to remind people, he did this after taking a week off to go meditate in a monastery.
Oh, he did?
So this is like the calm, chill Carlos comes back and just like sets every single org on fire.
I mean, it's just so funny because G2 is widely successful, I think, by a lot of eyes out there, a top 5 esports organization easily when it comes time for esports success as well as content creation. But this happening around the same time where they didn't make Iceland and they didn't make MSI. They didn't make League of Legends, MSI, or Valorant Iceland.
They made it for R6, so.
True, but they can still talk crap because, you know, if you're going to fire back at G2, you got to prepare for someone like Carlos. So very quickly, we're going to play for you guys a few of the clips that if you guys have any taglines, because the way he roasted, I have like a long list.
Oh, yeah. So one of my favorites, and like I've kind of memorized where some of the bigger teams landed, but my favorite thing might be the two. Well, first he said to CLG, he's like, they thought so hard about trying to exist, they didn't think if they should exist, and then drops them into like F tier.
Really quickly, let's roll a few of those for you guys.
Rogue. If they were able to beat us in any game, but they can't beat us in any game. I don't remember even recently. I'm gonna ignore their existence. It's F. Vitality. I mean. How's it going? Welcome to Carlos Tier. Yeah, Vitality, man. But this is C, man. Dignitas and CLG are two sides of the same coin. They were so preoccupied with whether they could exist that did not stop to think for a second on whether they should exist. Immortals. Immortals. Cloud9. The good thing about Cloud9 is that I want them alive and kicking so that I can sell them. I can sell them players. Counter Logic Gaming, bro. We should have created like a after F, the next tier. What is the next tier supposed to mean? No, I refuse to believe CLG ever existed, bro. Let's put them in F. I don't wanna acknowledge their presence. Luminosity. You know, I'm gonna put them in C. If you overspend like an idiot, you might as well be acknowledged for it. 100 Thieves. I actually respect them. B. Who's dumb one? F. I don't know who dumb one is. E United. Imagine being called E United and being from an A. E. Face Clan. Oh my fucking god, bro. Didn't we say esports teams? Family bakery stores. This is one of the worst businesses I've ever seen. As a gaming organization, it's a B.
And I also like how he randomly calls out some of like the smaller teams like Spirit. If you guys are CSGO fans, you probably know Spirit. He was like, I like these teams because they're like the tier of like a million gajillion. Like they're a really low tier, but they know it and they embrace it. I also liked what he did with Complexity because he was like, what are they building? CSGO fans know they're building a juggernaut, right? But he wouldn't name the juggernaut. He was like, they're building something. So like, I know they're building something. I know you mentioned as well, CLG was like one of my favorite ones as well. He wants Cloud9 to be alive so he can continue to sell them his players. I don't know if you had a few that you nitpicked.
Well, one thing was just generally speaking, there were so many organizations that he was just like, who is this? Like, what? I've never heard of this person. He like immediately down to the bottom tier, and then I'll give you one more. A classic, you know, for Carlos would be FaZe, and he brings up FaZe, and he says something along the lines of like, terrible business, family bakery.
Yep.
Yeah, this is an esports org, not a family bakery.
Yeah, he was like,
he doesn't put them on the
about
list.
esports organizations. He did give him respect though. He was like, okay, gaming organization. Yeah, we'll give him that.
And his 1A was RNG. That was the only A that he gave away.
Which is really
interesting.
What is that? Royal Never Give Up, not Renegades then, I imagine?
Yes, not
Okay.
Renegades.
Oh,
But
Renegades.
Renegades
Renegades was
Renegades.
down in like E tier, F tier.
Okay, because I was also going to say, then when 100 Thieves came up, he just dabbed and showed, because Nade Shot has blocked him because of their banter, but also I think gave them a little bit of respect. When Immortals came up, he just said,
He just
F
laughed.
Immortals.
Literally was like, I effing hate Immortals.
I just spit all over him. He said F Immortals. One of my favorite ones as well is LG. He was like, if you overspend like an idiot, you might as well be acknowledged for it.
Overall, good. I mean, it's ridiculous, like you said, that a CEO can come out and do this, and only G2 can, because they're gonna trash talk if they're the best. They're gonna trash talk if they're the worst. And Carlos, his personality
Yeah,
fits
and he
banter
spared
really
nobody.
well.
Like if you look at the rankings, let's just F and E tier, the two worst tiers. In the F tier, the only really big like Space Station was there, and he had like some rip on Space Station. But E tier, like the second worst tier, was like everyone. It was Envy was there, Evil Geniuses was there, Team Liquid was there. Man, there was like Dignitas was there.
I
Like
think
everyone was in an E tier.
At one point, he was like, E tier should stand for like, I know you
Yeah,
exist.
you exist. That's all I will say about you. You exist.
Yeah, I know it's like an instant comparison, but you think about if like Jack at EN were to come out about this, or if someone like Nade Shot were to come out and do this, would probably be ripped to shreds because they still kind of lack the overall tenured esports success to do it. But G2's been around long enough, and you got a personality like Carlos where you can make the jabs, give a little respect, and kind of just get away with it.
And Hex did something sort of similar when he sat down with the boys and did the whole ranking the both the COD players and the CDL teams. But I think no one's ever come out and just like fired shots at like he walked into the room full of people and he just started like spraying in a circle.
Yeah,
nothing stopped him.
We don't see esports CEOs or people that high up in organizations taking that level of trash. So I guess we'll end on this one. You guys want to rank some esports upper figures or CEOs for trash talk? I think we would all three agree it's Carlos, then probably Hex, and I'm not sure who a third. You guys can name one down below, but Carlos fired off and roasted just about every esports organization in existence. What was your guys' favorite roast, and what did you think about that? Anyway, we'll catch you guys back here next time. Until then, you take care of yourselves. All right. Bye.